Congress finally delays the transition to digital television, Google Health knows your vitals before you do, and Motorola releases a cell phone made of recycled water bottles. It's Thursday, February 5th. I'm Natalie Del Conte, and it's time to get loaded. It was on, and then it was off, and then it was back on again. Now I can officially tell you that the U.S. Congress has delayed the transition of digital television from February 17th to June 12th. The U.S. House of Representatives voted 264 to 158, largely on party line, to delay the transition so that consumers will have more time to either buy new television sets or get a converter box. Republicans had blocked earlier attempts because they believed that it would confuse consumers and be an additional business burden on television stations. The bill now goes to the president's desk for his signature. Google and IBM announced a very interesting partnership today. It has to do with Google Health. The way Google Health works now is that you have to go and input your medical stats yourself or else take them directly from the records of a participating medical group. But what if you could get that information straight from the stethoscope to your Google Health record? It would save you and your doctor the trouble of manually recording data. How cool is that? IBM and Google demonstrated this by fitting Wi-Fi enabled radios into heart rate monitors, blood pressure cuffs, scales, and more. The devices then sent the vitals to a PC and fed them directly into Google's online health records. Now, I know a lot of people are iffy about Google's health records and the availability of such personal information laying behind just one password. I agree it's precarious, especially if you have an embarrassing disease, which I hope you don't. Yahoo wants to help you keep track of your search results. They launched a service called Search Pad that will keep track of your search terms. When it detects a trend, it offers to save the results in an online document. You can annotate the results, delete pages you don't want to save, and change the order. It's kind of useful. Not all of us can use it, though. It is in beta that will be rolled out to a select group of users in the upcoming months. Green is in. Motorola released the world's first green phone, and Kent German got a first look at the new phone. Take a look.
The story about this phone does not lie with its features. There's really not a lot there, actually, but it is what Moto is billing as the first carbon-free cell phone ever. What that means is the phone is made from recycled water bottles, and also the box is made from recycled paper. So pretty much everything that goes into the phone is recycled. Moto is trying to bill it as a real green phone, as a earth-friendly phone. They are trying to push the talk time as well. That's promised up to 9 hours, so they're trying to say that it's pretty energy efficient. We haven't tested the talk time yet, but certainly 9 hours talk time is on the longer side.
I'm not so sure MTV's new Hudson River video games are in such good taste. They're meant to simulate the January 15th Hudson River plane landing. Hero on Hudson lets you use your arrow keys to try to land a plane in the river, and Double Bird Strike lets you try to avoid flocks of birds as you fly the friendly skies. Both games are free and actually a lot harder than they sound, but I'm not so sure they're all that amusing. 1.4 million other people did find them amusing, though. That's how many times they've been played since they launched on January 21st. Turns out that $20 laptop we talked about on Monday is not really a laptop after all, but more of a computing device. And it isn't $20 either, it's $30. The RS500 is about 10 inches long, 5 inches wide, and more of a storage device that you plug into your laptop to augment your computer. So not as cool as we thought, never mind. GoDaddy has seen a mass exodus of clients since the Super Bowl. Apparently, a large contingency of Christians were offended by GoDaddy's Super Bowl ads and have started pulling their domains from the hosting company. The ads were racy, to be sure. They featured Danica Patrick and some other busty models. I'm not surprised that Christian groups may have found this offensive. I am surprised that they were surprised. This is not a new image for GoDaddy. They've always been raunchy. Those are all your headlines for today, but before I go, I want to wish a happy birthday to Jose and Dave. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next Monday right here on Loaded, or today and tomorrow on Buzz Out Loud. I'm Natalie Del Conte with CNET TV, and you've just been loaded.